Aries, welcome to your birthday season and April reading. Happy birthday, my loves. Happy birthday to me. My birthday is on the 11th. But yes, this is the season. I've been meditating on your energy for a few days now, and I just feel like you guys are just going through a lot conceptually, right? Just as far as knowledge is concerned, as far as the way that you perceive things to be, that is really expanding into different areas, avenues, thoughts, and ways of strategizing, ways of just figuring out how to be creative to get things to work for you in whatever space you're working in. I have the sense that you guys are really going to be moving in ways, acting in ways, speaking in ways, and doing things in such a way that everything is always working out for you. And it's beautiful. Like, it is so beautiful, okay? And I know that great change is happening because first out for you guys, you have the 5 of coins coming into April. 5s are all about changes, right? Dynamism. Again, changing up the way that you go about solving a problem, the creative solutions that you have all together just initially. I feel like that is my biggest problem, my greatest gift, right, and downfall is that I can easily recognize problems that exist and patterns that exist, right? Behavioral habits that people have that a lot of people are unconscious of themselves. Like, I pick my own out, but I'm not so hypercritical like a Virgo would be. I don't really have heavy placements like that, but critical enough to where I'm aware and I'm conscious of it. Like, I'm conscious of it. And so naturally, because you know you have a problem, you want to be able to eradicate it. I don't know of like a softer word. It's a burden that you don't want to keep on you because you have other just responsibilities, other challenges to get through in life, right? Let me let go of this one so that I am like more readily available to be able to take on the next thing that might be coming my way, that is coming my way. Inevitably is understanding that change is inevitable here, right? You guys are really just on the brink of a great change and transformation altogether. Anyway, so you are recognizing, right? You are aware enough of what's going on within and around you that you're like, okay, well, what can I do, right? What is my part, my role, my responsibility? In what ways can I be obedient to this test, right, that I'm going through essentially? Because everything is moving in cycles. Like, as you mature, as you grow and evolve, you're being given other trials that really just test your resilience, right? That test your character and how firm and how solid you are in who you are, right? Who you are becoming. So you have to free up space this month. Okay? And the best way to do that is just to creatively figure out how to get rid of it, how to get it off of your hands and off of your plate, but not in a way that's irresponsible, in a way where you will come to relive the lesson at some later point along your journey. You can avoid it altogether if you are just thorough in how you execute. Okay, that's what I'm really trying to get at. That's what you guys are really working on this month. Really walking away from things that just don't serve you, including relationships. You have the Knight of Coins that came out. A lot of green, working on that heart chakra, working on your confidence as well with the sacral and solar plexus, right? Working on your character and your esteem, having courage and or building courage, right? You are building on momentum. You are building on projects. You're starting to see things bud slowly but surely. Okay, Coins energy doesn't really move that fast. But there is movement and there is growth. Again, you guys are not going to be looking at things from a place of impulse, which a lot of people like to, say Aries are, right? That is one of our attributes, right? The more negative ones, that we can tend to be a little bit more impulsive and not think things through before acting. Well, coming into the month of April, right? Coming into your birthday season, your approach again is changing. The approach that you take to things, including relationships, again, including love, including things that make you feel secure or maybe don't make you feel secure, and your understanding, right? You decide how long you remain in a space that you are uncomfortable with. The pace at which you go is up to you. The pace at which you want to learn and understand and integrate, and then apply into your life to overcome, the rate at which you do that is really up to you. You can be in a miserable space with a miserable person, in an unhappy relationship, in an unhappy marriage, in an unsatisfying job that really requires a lot more time out of you than maybe you initially anticipated or suspected it would be. And so you're looking at that and how you can make those changes that can put you in a position where you are again more comfortable. Does that mean restructuring or reorganizing how you're going about and or delegating tasks and or responsibilities, or how you communicate the workload and what you can take on, and how you're trying to build your portfolio or just push yourself along? I'm not sure how I'm trying to articulate that. Or does that mean that you have to leave a job, change your career? If you've been in business, you've been working for yourself, change not necessarily the whole branding, but maybe the branding. Maybe it's not as aesthetically appealing as it should be. It's not grabbing the attention of those that you like, your demographic, right? It's not generating a lot of profit. Maybe it's something that you're doing within the business. Are you personable enough? Are you respectful enough? Do you act like a boss? You want to be a CEO, but do you know how to be a leader? Do you know how to take orders? Do you know how to follow orders and take suggestions, right? Constructive criticism in return. Do you know how to build? Do you know how to save? Really looking at those things. Are you providing entertainment? Are you supposed to be more entertaining, and maybe your personality just isn't quite there yet? Or maybe your sense of humor just is not quite yet understood. Maybe the language that you use is a little bit too advanced and you have to slow it down, or you have to break it down, okay? And figure out other ways to get the point across. That can be easy on the ears, that can be easy on the eyes, that can be easy on the mouth, whatever. If you are in culinary arts, this is about food and wanting to appeal to that type of audience and getting people to appreciate the craft, essentially. So maybe you're just needing to rework or review those areas or aspects, and that is why the growth has been stunted. And then once you fix that little leak, once you fix that one little mistake or error, then you can proceed forward and you will start to see more growth, right? Like, new and improved does not have to mean that you are less authentic. Stay true to yourself in the process if you know that there are certain things that need to be changed and or implemented, especially in regards to business or relationship or whatever it is that you're working on, a special project that you're trying to get off of the ground. You don't have to lose yourself to win, okay? It's not a competition. You deciding to open up a business or doing things in business or doing things for yourself and your self-esteem is not to rub it in anybody else's face, okay? It's not a competition. It's not for comparison purposes outside of the personal growth that you have within, when you're trying to compare and contrast yourself and where you are now from where you just came from within the past 6 months, within the past 6 years, within the past 6 decades. My demographic is wide, really, and I try to be mindful also with my videos as I'm recording. I want you guys to understand that I am human. I am also an adult, and so I may not always say things especially if you are a parent that has a kid that may watch my videos. I may not always say things in the most politically correct manner, or in the most polite manner, I guess you can say. But me being who I am and the multidimensional being that I am, I have to show you all sides of who I am that are real. You know, everything that you see, this is me. Once you get to the heart of who I am, and of course for some reason I'm more comfortable speaking in front of a camera with nobody here because I'm in my space, you know, I'm in a place and I'm in a zone where I am comfortable, as opposed to being out in social settings. I'm one of those people that's extroverted when I want to be, when I know I need more experience and I need to be inspired by something or uplifted by something, or just to have that interaction, to feel that closeness or connectedness, right? I'm extroverted when I need to be, but for the most part I like being by myself. But you have to understand all sides of who I am, because the world is far more than what you grew up with, right? Than what your kids grow up watching. And maybe you guys are really shocked and surprised by what's come of this life and the things that you've seen and or had to experience. Can be coming out of a bout of depression for having that resentment or built up anger towards your situation, your environment, your upbringing, right? The conditioning. You guys are really living in your truth this month. And there's like this effervescence. There's this like ethereal glow that you guys emit, right? And bearing who you are. This is the purest energy, right? This is you in the most natural form, with hair under your underarms. You know, if you're a woman and that's like not expected, it's like a shock or a wow factor. And you exposing those parts of who you are, there's a certain glow that comes with that, right? The confidence that you exude by living again in your truth, it's undeniable. Okay, it brings great rewards, right? You're reaping rewards by the end of the month. And for the sake of time, I have to cut the video short, right? But you're ending with the Six of Coins, bottom of the deck, the Chariot. So as far as heavy players that can be influencing your life, or that may be inspired by the life and your lifestyle and the changes that are occurring within, you do have some Cancer energy coming through. As well as Capricorn's energy. But if nothing else, you're really focusing on those aspects of self within your natal chart, right? The 4th house, Cancer's house, and again working on security and working on conditioning and working on what family may mean to you, right? What a support group looks like for you, what that will also feel like for you, with the 6 of Cups that follows that, how it's shaping you in a way, and where it's taking you, in a sense, like where you're going and how you use it. Also have the Capricorn, so working on business and again money and ventures, but being very responsible. Again, no longer living in that impulsive space, no longer just wanting to have that instant gratification. Okay, you're in things or moving towards things that are more for the long haul, working on things and being more cohesive. You really have to know your plan, and then you have to work your plan. So do not veer off the beaten path once you decide, hey, this is what I want to do this month, this is what I want to tackle this month, this is what I need to see productivity wise this month. You're going to write it down. Okay, and then just because you might be a little tired, just because you wake up and you're not as inspired, right? You don't feel that motivation, is not giving in to your mood. So work on that sacral solar plexus, work on the root chakra, work on the heart chakra as well. Yeah, if this video resonated for you, do give me a thumbs up. Share this with your friends and family. Do subscribe for more. But if you don't book a private reading with me, which you can do, I'll leave my email here, then talk to me in the comment section, or if not, just take care until you decide to click on another video of mine. But yeah, again, happy birthday, Aries. This is your season. This is your year. This can be your year. You just have to believe it. Ciao.